online at rsu.edu. 91.3, the global alternative.
And now, broadcasting from the top of the skyscraper that is the Markham Hall on the Rogers State University campus in Claremore, it's Green Country's most exciting radio show, Free Association. And now, here is the Fort Smith Fireball, your champion of chicken, and your deluxe dueling DJ, Mark Lane.
Thank you for that introduction, KO. We'll give you some chips and we'll see you in the casino later on today. Alright, it is Free Association, folks. I am Mark Lane, and today we'll be looking at the headlines. What do you want me to say about the Tiger Woods thing? Well, you better stay tuned and listen, because I'll have something to say about it, and I'll have something to play for you as well. We got some requests. We already got a request before the show even started. Belle and Sebastian with storytelling. We got that coming up. And if you have a request, 343-7913 is a request line. Myself, my staff, consisting of KO and Tip Toasty, we'll be happy to take your request. But for now, here's Wilco with You and I, right here on Free Association. Data Rock with Amarillion, right here on Free Association. It is unclear whether or not Brent Spiner has anything to do with Data Rock, but we'll be looking into that for you. Before that, we had the Mars Volta with Since We've Been Wrong, and you can't go wrong with true alternative music. And then before that, we had Belle and Sebastian with Storytelling right here on Free Association. I'm Mark Lane, and I'll definitely be doing a lot of storytelling. But some of the stories that we need to get to foremost are the headlines, because after all, we have to stay informed. So on CNN.com, nice, they redesigned the website. I like that. They have it in sections now down at the bottom. I like that. I can scroll the thing. Soviet general says that the United States can't win. Tin Buck says he's probably talking about Afghanistan. And then in politics, Afghanistan, Obama's Vietnam, that's the headline. They're asking about that. Couple deny crashing dinner. What does that have to do with politics? Then you look at the U.S. here. Tiger Woods, Tiger Woods, Tiger Woods. Everything has to do with Tiger Woods. And how do I feel about it? Well, Tiger Woods is good friends with Tony Romo, so in some regards, I'm a little bit concerned about Tiger Woods. But I think that what's going on in this case is tertiary to some of the real concerns in American life. So I can't believe the media coverage this is going to get. BSPN is going to have a field day with it. Think of all the advertising they'll get out of this one. CNN's having a little fun with it. Larry King, he's going to be talking about it tonight. Medford, Oregon, hello. Yeah, Larry, I love your show, and we'll go to the next caller. And don't forget, tomorrow night, Nancy Grace will be hosting Larry King right here on CNN. So, yep, the patron saint of suspenders, Larry King. I don't know. I don't want to do the Tiger Woods thing, you know. You want to talk about sports? Let's talk about sports. Let's talk about Hillcat Sports then. But I'm not the one to talk about that. Josh Haley's the one that talks about that every Friday afternoon from 1 to 1:30 right here on 91.3 FM. What's the name of the show? It's called Claw Talk right here on 91.3 FM. He talks about the different happenings in Hillcat Sports. He'll do player, coach interviews, and he'll talk about what the enemies are doing in our conferences and region, because as Sun Tzu said, know your enemy. And definitely on Claw Talk, Josh Haley will see what's going on with the opponents. That's Friday at 1 right here on 91.3 FM. Coming up next, we have the States with Bodies, or whatever you want. 343-7913 is the request line, because it is Free Association.
Point 3.
That was Wycliffe Jean and Paul Simon with Fast Car right here on Free Association. And sorry, boys, but I had to take a fast car back home to Arkansas to visit my folks last Wednesday for Thanksgiving. So this is Mark Lane, and this is 91.3 FM. Yeah, I did. I went back to Arkansas for the Thanksgiving because that's where I'm from. And I have to say that it was a very good visit overall. One thing I was real nervous about, well, not nervous, but not looking forward to, was my mom invariably talking to me about how come I don't have a girlfriend up there. You know, oh, Mark, I'm so worried about you up there. I explained it last week about, you know, why, and I don't want to, we'll go into it maybe some other time, but it has nothing to do with me. It's not me, it's you. So we didn't, that talk did not come up. Bing! So the score 1. My older brother Mickey did not make any allegations that I was on the wrong side of the diversity Maginot line. Bing! So that's 2 in my favor. But my brother Mickey did tease me about being short. So, oh well, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. It was a good visit overall, really. The food was great. The football in the yard with the nephews was competitive. I gotta stop playing with the older one there, the 16-year-old that actually plays football, Texas high school football. He went out and strafed again. Everything is a strafe when he goes out for a pass. Takes like his ring finger, hits my nostril, and it starts bleeding. Utterly unbelievable. Yeah, it was a fun time back in Arkansas. We really had some fun. The chicken and noodles of my mom. Oh, yeah. We really liked the chicken and noodles and the chicken overall. Yeah. I wonder what they eat in Louisiana for Thanksgiving there. I know Wade Phillips. He's from Houston, the coach of the Dallas Cowboys. Gumbo is what he had on the table for Thanksgiving. What about Louisiana? You think they have any alligator? What do you think? Well, speaking of alligator, here's Tanga and Sarah with Alligator on 91.3 FM. Young Fresh Fellows with Lamp Industries right here on Free Association. And although the sun is falling and darkness is rising, we can still brighten your day with a joke. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so you know how girls, not girls, but guys, they talk about, ooh, the cooking of the girl they're going to marry. I hope she cooks as well as her mother or whatever. Well, I got to be honest with you. I could care less if my future wife makes biscuits like her mother. I care whether she makes dough like her father. All right, the request line is still open, 343-7913. Here's Ben Harper with Dress in Black right here on Free Association. Arctic Monkeys with Secret Door right here on Free Association. Before that, we had the Avett Brothers with Head Full of Doubt right here on 91.3 FM. And no doubt the request line is still open. 918-343-7913 is the request line. If you tried to call after the last time I talked and it took you forever to answer the phone, I apologize about that. I don't know why they have to put restrooms way the heck away from the broadcast studio, but that's how the designs are in every radio station across America. You ask any radio talent, they'll tell you. So, what was I going to talk about in the last break? I have no idea. Oh yeah, I was going to talk about some girl in my class. Don't worry, we won't name names. We don't name names, and she doesn't even listen to the show, so I can say whatever I want. But I can't take her anymore. I really can't, because I try to ask her if she wants to do something after class. And I didn't even ask for this to even hang out with this girl. She, like, approached me with a Facebook or whatever after a class when we went to the library or something. You know, oh, what's your Facebook? Oh, what do you want my Facebook? I don't want to get it. So, you know, so now she's thrown gestures out there to make me think that she's interested, so then I take them, and then what happens? Nothing happens. Would you like to go to lunch after class? No, I'm meeting some friends. Okay. Then the next day, would you like, I noticed we have 45 minutes in between from this class and the next class. Would you like to go hang out in the student union? No, I gotta go get my ear pierced. I'm gonna do it with a hole punch. So I might as well, you know what I think I'm going to do instead of even asking girls if they want to go hang out or whatever? I think what I'll do is I will shake a magic 8-ball from now on. Would you like to go hang out? My sources say no. Okay. Would you like to go hang out after class? LOL IDK. Huh? Would you like to hang out on Friday at noon? Ask again later. I mean, that's what I might as well do. It's horrible. So I can't take her anymore. When I go into the class now, what I do is I try to look down. I try to put up hand, you know, like hand propping or whatever, and like get my hand right over my right eye to where it blocks her from my sight so she doesn't exist anymore. That's what I try to do. I wish there was, like, you know how there's an ignore button in Facebook? I wish there was an ignore button in life. I don't mind that she exists. I just don't want to know that she exists. That's all. And I wish I could hit ignore, and then she disappears. You know? So, but you can't ignore 91.3's influence on Facebook anymore because we're all over the face. I mean, all over the place on Facebook. So, if you have a Facebook account, you like 91.3, check us out online at facebook.com/RSU Radio. You do the Twitter thing because you're a nitwit. Check out twitter.com/RSU Radio. And if you do the MySpace thing, myspace.com/RSU Radio. And if you do the true alternative music thing, 3437913 is the request line. Here's the Aggrolites with The Sufferer right here on Free Association.
It's real college radio.